gelatinum, which is generally prepared from a suitable form of gelatin. Depending upon their formulation, the gelatin capsules may be hard or soft. Now, what are hard capsules? Hard gelatin capsules consist of a base or a body and a shorter cap which fits firmly over the base of the capsule. What are the advantages of capsule? It masks the unpleasant taste of the drug. It allows the powder to be dispensed in an uncompressed form, thus allowing for quicker dissolution and absorption of the drug following oral dosing. It has the flexibility which permits a wide prescribing opportunity by the physician, in that the pharmacist may prepare capsules containing a single chemical substance or a combination of drugs at the accurate dosage level for an individual patient. It is easier than tablet for some people to swallow. It can alter the release rate of drugs. A little pressure is required to compact the material, and minimum excipients are required for the formulation. Now coming to the disadvantages of capsule. It is not suitable for highly soluble substances like potassium chloride, potassium bromide, or ammonium chloride. It is not suitable for highly efflorescent or deliquescent materials. Efflorescent substances may cause the capsule to become too soft, and deliquescent materials may dry the capsule shell to excessive. Special conditions are required for the storage of capsules, and the concentrated solutions which require dilution are not at all suitable for capsules. Hard capsules, what are the ideal requirements? The shell should disintegrate in the presence of digestive fluid so that the contents are released. The contents should not cause deterioration of the shell. No incompatibility between any of the components of the dosage form. It should be non-toxic and economical. Now, the hard gelatin capsule shell. It is an empty capsule shell which is made up of gelatin, sugar, and water. The gelatin must be clear, colorless, or may be colored with various dyes, or essentially it is clear. Most commercially available medicated capsules contain combination of colorants and opacants to make them distinctive, with caps and bodies of different colors. Gelatin obtained by partial hydrolysis of collagens, which is obtained from the skin, white connective tissues, and bones of the animal. It is desirable to maintain hard gelatin capsule in an environment which is free from excessive humidity. Many capsules are packed along with a small packet of desiccant material to protect against the absorption of atmospheric moisture. The desiccant material most used are dried silica gel, clay, or activated charcoal. Gelatin is stable in air when dry but subject to microbial decomposition when it becomes moist. Gelatin is a heterogeneous product derived from hydrolytic extraction of animal collagen. Sources of gelatin include animal bones or pork skin. Now, types of gelatin. It is of two types. Type A, it is derived from acid-treated precursor that exhibit an isoelectric point at pH 9 and manufactured mainly from pork skin. Type B, it is derived from alkali-treated precursor that exhibit an isoelectric point at pH 4.7 and manufactured from animal bones. Now, hard capsules. What are the production of gelatin? You can see in this flow diagram from dry bone, the bone meal is taken and it is done in 5% HCl for 10 to 5 days. It is treated with 5% HCl. Then dicalcium phosphate is obtained. Then it is treated with lime 10% 4 to 8 weeks. Then lime is removed and pH is adjusted. And then hot water extraction is done, filtration is done, vacuum concentration is done, cooled, solidified, air dried, and milled to form gelatin. Now, from calf skin, the calf skin is washed and then it is treated with lime 10% for 6 to 12 weeks. And then it is washed for 10 to 30 hours And then further, same hot water extraction, filter, volume, concentration, cool to solidify, air dry, and then it is milled. Now the pork skin, it is washed and then it is treated with 1 to 5% HCl for 10 to 30 hours, and then the acid is removed, and then further it is hot water extraction is done, then filtration is done, finally volume concentration is done, cooled to solidify, air dried, and then finally milled. The manufacture of hard gelatin capsule shell. It is manufactured in two sections, capsule body and shorter cap. Two parts overlap when joined. Shells are produced industrially by mechanical dipping of pins or pegs of desired shape and diameter into a temperature which is controlled reservoir of melted gelatin mixture. Steps involved in making of empty gelatin capsules: dipping, spinning or rotation, drying, stripping, trimming and joining, polishing, printing. This is the diagrammatic representation. As you can see, first is dipping, then spinning, then drying, then stripping, cutting, and further last is joining. What is dipping? In dipping, the pairs of stainless steel pins are dipped into the dipping solution to form caps and body. The dipping solution is maintained at a temperature of 50 degrees centigrade in a heated jacket dip pan. Spinning. The pins are rotated to distribute the gelatin over the pins uniformly and to avoid the formation of a bead at the capsule end. Drying. The gelatin is dried by a blast of cool air to form a hard shell. The pins moved to a series of air drying to remove water. Stripping. A series of bronze straws strip the cap and body portion of the capsule from the pin. Trimming and joining. The stripped cap and the body portion are trimmed the required length by stationary knife. After trimming to the right length, the cap and body portion are joined and ejected from the machine. Polishing. Pan polishing. It is done by Acetylcoat pan, which is used to dust and polish. Cloth dusting. Capsules are rubbed with cloth. Brushing. Capsules are feed under soft rotating brush. Now capsule size. The size selected for use that is determined by the amount of film material to be encapsulated. The hard gelatin shell is available in the size range from 0 to 5. For human use, empty capsule ranges from size 000, which is the largest, and 5, which is the smallest. The larger capsules are available for veterinary use only. Now, the 000 size can contain 950 mg of the product. 00 can contain 650 mg. Single zero can contain 450 mg. 1, 250, 3, 200 mg, 4, 150 mg, and 5 is 100 mg, which is the smallest. Now you can see the capsule size and the volumes are also mentioned, like 000 can contain 1.37 ml, 00 can contain 0.95 ml, single zero can contain 0.68, 1 contain 0.5 ml, 2 contain 0.37 ml, 3 contains 0.3 ml, 4 contains 0.21 ml, and 5 contains 0.13 ml. For human use, empty capsule size ranges from 000 to 5. Generally, the hard gelatin capsules are encapsulated between 65 mg to 1 gram. Larger capsules are available only for veterinary use. The size is selected for use is determined by the amount of film material to be encapsulated. Now, the next is preparation of filled hard gelatin capsules. In large scale or small preparations of filled hard gelatin capsules, it is divided into following general steps. First is the developing and preparing the formulation. Second is the filling the capsule shell. Third is the capsule sealing. And last is the cleaning and polishing of the filled capsule. In developing the capsule formulation, the goal to prepare a capsule is to have an accurate dosage, a good bioavailability, stability, elegance, and ease of filling and production. Now, what are the developing and preparing the formulation? So first comes the diluents or the filler. Example is lactose, microcrystalline cellulose, starch, etc. Disintegrants are also added. Example is sodium starch glycolate. Lubricants or glidants. Example is magnesium stearate, calcium stearate, stearic acid, tar. Surface active agent. Example is sodium lauryl sulfate. Desiccant material can be activated charcoal, dried silica gel, or the clay. Now the preparing the formulation. The active and the inactive components must be blended thoroughly to ensure the uniform mixture of the powder. To achieve uniform drug distribution, it is very much necessary the density and particle size of the drug and the excipients are similar. Gelatin capsules are not suitable for aqueous liquids because water can soften the gelatin and it can destroy the capsule, resulting in leakage of the content. Hard gelatin capsules are used to encapsulate between about 65 mg and 1 gram of the powdered material. The smallest capsule, number 5, it can hold 65 mg of the powder or more, depending on the characteristics of the powder substance. Now, example is like tetrasilane capsule. The active ingredient is tetrasilane hydrochloride, which is 50 mg. Filler is lactose. Lubricant or glidant is the magnesium stearate. Capsule colorants are used, which is FDNC yellow number 6, DNC red number 28, FDNC blue number 1, and capsule ubiquitin, which is titanium dioxide. This is the filling of the capsule. Powders are also filled, granules, beads, and tablets. Now the hard capsule. Methods of capsule filling. First is the hand-operated method. Second is the semi-automatic capsule device. And third is the automatic filling machine. This you can see the hand-operating methods, which is always available in the lab. This is the semi-automatic machine and this is the automatic machine. Now the hard capsule. The capsule filling machines are like Easy and Corporation, Pharmatic, Hofkigler, and Carr, etc. Now the methods of capsule filling. Sealing with gelatin. Distinctive looking capsules by sealing them with colored band of gelatin. If removed, the band cannot be restored without expert sealing with gelatin. It is sealed through a heat welding process that fuses the capsule cap to the body to a double wall thickness at their junctions where heat is welded. Example welds gelatin. It is utilized a melting point lowering liquid wetting agent in the contact area of the capsule cap and body, and then thermally the bonds of the parts using low temperature, 40 to 45 degrees centigrade. You can see it. Okay, cap and the body, it is. Now cleaning and polishing of the capsule. Pan polishing. Acetylcoata pan is used for dust and polishing. Cloth dusting is used with the help of cloth which is rubbed on the capsule. Brushing is done by rotating the brush on the capsule. Storage. The finished capsule normally contains an equilibrium moisture content of 13 to 16% to maintain a relative humidity of 40 to 60% when handling and storing the capsule. The automatic capsule weighing apparatus. Now the filling principle. This is the ingredients, like all the ingredients are milled and then they are blended, and then finally the powder blend is passed into the capsule filler, and then in the capsule inspection screen it is checked and the finished capsules are packed while the others are rejected. Now comes the soft gelatin capsule. The soft gelatin capsules are one piece which are sealed, and soft gelatin shells contain a liquid suspension or a semi-solid. Advantages are that they are easy to administer, easy to manufacture. Liquids can be encapsulated, small to large size possible, elegance, portability, odor and taste masking, readily available drug, and hence faster action of drug. Specialized dosage forms can be made like chewable tablet, chewable capsules, extended release capsules, cap tabs, etc. It can be used for ophthalmic preparations also, like vaginal or rectal suppositories. Disadvantages are highly moisture sensitive. Efflorescent materials cannot be incorporated as they may cause softening and leaching. Deliquescent materials cannot be incorporated because they can cause hardening or brittling of the capsule. Now, this is the shape of the capsule: round, oblong, oval, tubes, suppository. Like round, you can see different types: ovals, oblongs, tubes, suppositories. Also, you can see different types. Now, what is the anatomy of soft gel? As you can see, the outermost layer is the soft gel surface which can be printed on for easy identification. Now, the inner layer is the fill which can be filled with oil solution or suspension. Commonly, suspending agents are used like glycerin, soybean oil, or yellow wax. And above that is a shell which is gelatin water plasticizer which contains a color and a flavor. Now, the capsule shell. The capsule shell is basically composed of gelatin, plasticizer, and water. It may contain additional ingredients also like preservatives, coloring agent, opacifying agent, flavoring agents, sugars, medicaments to achieve the desired effect. Gelatin is obtained from partial hydrolysis of collagen, which is derived from skin and connective tissue and bones of the animal, and it may have the viscosity of 38 MPa. The bloom strength is 150 to 250, and obviously the cost of gelatin is directly proportional to the bloom strength. Now, the capsule shell. The water content is obviously 45% weight by weight. The ratio by weight of the water to dry gelatin can vary from 0.7 to 1.3 to 1.0 also. It depends on the viscosity of the gelatin which is being used. Plasticizers are used to make the soft shell elastic and usable. Ratio used in between 0.3 to 1.8 for soft to hard shell on dry base, like example glycerin or salty. The color used in the shell has to be darker than the color of the encapsulation shell, and the color may be natural or synthetic. The opacifiers used are titanium dioxide. It can act to produce an opaque shell when the fill formulation is a suspension or to prevent the photodegradation of the light-sensitive fill ingredient. The concentration of the opacifier may be up to 0.5%. Gelatin agent is the iron is always present in the raw gelatin and should not contain iron more than 15 ppm. Additionally, gelatin agent may be used for preventing the reaction of iron with materials or color. This is the typical formula for gelatin sheet. Gelatin mask manufactured. How is it manufactured? The gel is prepared in a 300 liter of stainless steel vessel. Then the gelatin powder is mixed with water and glycerin. Heating and stirring is done. The molten gelatin mass is formed. It is decanted into 200 kg mobile vessel. Then turbine mixing is done, where the colors and the flavors can be added, and it ensures the consistency of gelatin mass. Then this mass is kept at a constant temperature until it is needed for the next stage of the process. The solids that are not sufficiently soluble in the liquid or in the combination of liquid are capsulated as suspension. Suspending agents used are lecithin, soybean oil, and yellow wax. Now the manufacturing process. The gel and the fill mobile vessel are then taken into the encapsulation bay, where each encapsulation machine is segregated in an individual bay. The molten gel is pumped to the machine. Two thin ribbons of the gel are formed, one either side of the machine. Then these ribbons are passed over a series of rollers and over a set of dies that determine the size and shape of the cap. This is the rotatory dry encapsulating machine you can see. Now, capsule manufacture. After encapsulation, the tumble drying is done, in which the dry sterile air is forced across the tumbler and removes the moisture from the outer surface of the capsule. Then supplemental drying is done. After the tumbler drying, the soft capsules are placed on a special tray for final drying in the drying room for a period up to 48 hours. Sizing: automatic capsule sizing machine eliminates the undersized or oversized capsule. Inspection includes visual inspection to check malformed, damaged, or improperly filled capsules. Last is the packing. Capsules may be packed in glass or plastic containers or may be strip packed so long as much as packing involves tight closures and plastic having a low moisture vapor transfer rate. Product quality consideration. Ingredient specifications. All ingredients of a soft gel are controlled and tested to ensure compliance with pharmaceutical specifications. Example: impurities such as aldehyde and peroxide, which may be present in polyethylene glycol. Presence of high level of these impurities give rise to cross-linking of gelatin polymers, which leads to insolubilization, the further polymerization. In process testing, during the encapsulation process, the four most important tests are the gel ribbon thickness, soft gel seal thickness at the time of encapsulation, film matrix weight and capsule shell weight, soft gel shell moisture level, and soft gel hardness at the end of the drying stage. Finished product testing. These normally include capsule appearance, active ingredient assay and related substances assay, fill weight, content uniformity, and microbiological testing. Thank you.